morning, everybody. Welcome to the Recovery Snack from Recovery Concepts. Sorry, forgot the name of my business. Saturday, May 2nd. Maybe we better back all this up. Good morning. Welcome to the Daily Recovery Snack from Recovery Concepts. I'm Chris. Glad everybody's here. Good to see you. Hope everybody's well on this sunny Saturday, May 2nd in Southwest Virginia. Hope you guys got some exciting plans going on. Whatever's happening out there, hope it's good stuff. And even if it's the hard stuff, hopefully you're staying tethered to your higher power, working your program, getting in there and muddle through, the way to take care of things, especially the hard things, is pretty much straight up the middle, man. Share your troubles with with friends, man, others, get some outside opinions, man, and try to do the best you can. But hopefully today's full of blessings for you. Let's dive in here and see what we got going on. May 2nd. Another anonymous quote. Dealing with him is like dealing with a porcupine in heat. Damn. Some days we wake up angry at the world. Everyone annoys us. We try to tell ourselves that we're spiritual people and need to have a better attitude, but still sometimes those inner voices keep whispering that the world is out to get us. This is called life. Part of life is having bad days. What is important is how we choose to behave during these days. We can't take our negative attitudes too seriously. These voices feed self-righteousness and can drive us back to being self-centered addicts. We can end up believing we are entitled to happiness on demand. We know where these old attitudes and old behaviors will land us. Prayer for the day. When I feel negative and full of myself, higher power, please help me to remember that this too will pass, especially if I don't take it too seriously. Today's action. Today I will write down a plan for what to do the next time I wake up feeling negative and mad at the world. Who will I call? What will I do to try to turn over my negative attitude? I have found one thing to be true in my journey in recovery. I relapsed several times. I've been to 3 rehabs. Not proud of it, but jails, institutions, and health issues. Half damn dead. Bad days will come. That is the way that is. I mean, there's no way around it. Life is a balancing act, and it will hand you hopefully more good than bad for sure. I think that's a sign of a good recovery program. For me it is anyway, that there's much more good than bad that's going on. But no doubt about it, I'll tell you right here and now, bad days are coming, and the trick is, what do you do about it? I have come to find out along my journey that there's absolutely nothing so good or bad that happens in my day that I will not make worse if I put alcohol and drugs in me. I don't care if it's some great shit going on. I don't care if it's bad things that are going on, repetitive or a peppering of both, whatever the case may be. I will make things worse when I put alcohol and drugs in my body. The 12 steps in AA and NA, in my view, is a guide for navigating life as well. Number one, it was hugely beneficial in my journey to help me clean up. My past was a problem. The way I felt about me was a problem. My disconnect from my higher power was a problem, okay? But the 12 steps, either one of them, in AA or NA, only speak about drugs and alcohol in 1 step each, period. 1 step each. The first one, that's the only time you have anything in the 12 steps that says alcohol or drugs. The other 11 are about navigating life. They are a plan laid out to help you build skills to clean up the wreckage of your past, get connected to your power greater than yourself, figure out how to start loving you and others and being lovable yourself, if you will, and maintaining a new way to live, the maintenance piece of it. And I didn't understand that before, Of course, AA and NA is about getting cleaned up from drugs and alcohol, but the program is a set guide of how to live life, and the the preference, the understanding of what that is in recovery, which means drugs and alcohol aren't that prevalent. We have to stay away from them, but they aren't that prevalent. It's not something that we're dealing with on a daily basis once we get some recovery under us and start working this program. And I didn't understand how to handle life a whole lot, that's for sure. I did not like feeling feelings. Even good ones were sometimes uncomfortable for me, and I believe that had to do with a lot of the way that I felt about myself, especially after I got into some hardcore addiction and started doing some damn things that were inexcusable. It's hard to look at yourself and have love for you, and if you can't have love for you, it's hard to have it for anybody else, if even possible. Like I said, I walked around grinning, thinking, trying to show everything was okay to the outside world, dying inside. And I didn't even know how bad it was till I started trying to address it. And that is because I was absolutely saturated with alcohol and a whole lot of recreational and prescription drugs. Hell, I couldn't have told you how Chris felt. I had no idea how I felt, drunk, buzzed, high. That's how I felt. I didn't understand my feelings, and I think that's why early recovery for me was so hard, because the things that I had been using on a daily basis to help me navigate and deal with things and try to just muddle through life, tamp down some of the things that need to be the most prevalent things I needed to be addressing, focusing on, and processing and dealing with. And I didn't do it. I hadn't done it up to that point. So anyway, I get a lot out of that. Hopefully you did too. Appreciate you being here. Please subscribe, like, share, tell somebody about this little video thing I'm doing or whatever, if you're moved to do so. Especially share it on social media if you're moved to do so. I'd appreciate that. That gets it kind of out there, moving around pretty good. But I'm grateful you're here, and if you want to come on back tomorrow, Lord willing, we'll do it again and make a Sunday out of it. Y'all stay safe out there. Have a blessed day. Just enjoy. Don't forget to stop and smile. Look around, man. Have a cup of coffee, man. Listen to what's going on. Enjoy some of it, man. Enjoy some of it. Thank you for joining. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.